links, so I'll post them on Blackboard so that people can get some use out of them. First, when you're talking about the brains, you've got three regions. There's forebrain, midbrain, and then hindbrain. So you have some fissures. The forebrain is split into two. That's the longitudinal fissure. The forebrain separated from the other two regions by the transverse fissure. So at the bottom of the transverse fissure is the midbrain, and then your hindbrain is here. On the forebrain, then you have parts. The only ones you guys are responsible for is the cerebrum, and there's other stuff under it, but you don't care. So the cerebrum is then thrown into lobes, and it roughly corresponds to the way your skull is set up: frontals, parietals, temporals, occipitals. Frontals, parietals, temporals, occipitals. And those are all lobes of the cerebrum. You don't care about all the other parts of the forebrain. The midbrain, we're just going to simply call it midbrain. And then back on the hindbrain, you have three parts. This thing that looks like cauliflower. That's the cerebellum. The underside of the brainstem is the pons varioli that looks vaguely triangular. And then the medulla oblongata that looks more vaguely rectangular, and then when it narrows, it's the spinal cord. So pons, medulla, then it narrows, so this would be coming out of the skull, and that's the spinal cord. Last thing you got are some cranial nerves. These are olfactory, so these would split up and go down into the nose, and these are optic, so they would go through the optic frame and to connect to the eye.
Do we have to know that? I mean, like all of them, the names?
Yeah, and there's a... You got that.